We back at it again with another motherfucking one. And today we are talking about motherfucking money, baby. Money. The topic of discussion is money, and I can't stop saying it enough. It's important to have, right? We all want it. We all want to cultivate it. We all want more of it. Yes. Now, my take on it is that you gotta spend money in order for money to come back to you. Whatever money that you put out there, you tell yourself, this money is coming back to me tenfold. All money has to be put into circulation. Why? Because that is what money is meant for. That's what money does. And once you realize, you hate to put it in a box like that, right? But once you realize how money works and once you study it for as long as I have, right? Then you figure out that that is in fact the key. That what you spend, or how much you spend, or whatever money that you spend is being put into rotation, and you're telling yourself that you're getting that money back tenfold, a millionfold, a billionfold, a trillionfold, whatever you tell yourself every day. These are the things that I tell myself on a day-to-day basis. That's why I accrue so much money. It don't matter where it come from, whether it come from a job, a side hustle, from a friend, wherever, the money is going to flow to you. It don't matter. Now, also, keep in mind that it is very important for when you are making money to donate money. In the process of doing good things, you must do good deeds. You must put money back out there. And this is one thing that I get from people who make real serious money. Like my father, he runs a business over in Alabama. He runs a successful gym in Alabama. And he gave me that number one tip. I wouldn't say number one, let's not go that far. But his thing is giving back. He does drives, he gives back to churches, so on and so forth. He's always donating money. Because once you get that money, you have to put it out too and give it back to the people. And what I've noticed in the past is that when I wasn't giving money out, money was getting lost. It was always disappearing. So instead of it disappearing and I don't know where this money is going, I get an opportunity to decide and tell myself, okay, this is where I want this money to go towards. This is where it should go. And notice it, man. This might not be a path for you, but I'm telling you, this is what I've noticed to be true. Whenever I was not giving back to anybody, whenever that money wasn't being donated or given to a good cause, I was losing money frivolously on stupid shit, just randomly fucking disappearing. Like, why? Why is my shit disappearing? I don't understand. And then when I was giving out money, or when I do give out money, I always tip everywhere I go, for the most part. Because my thing with tips too, own everything. Fuck all that shit talking about you got it or feeling obligated to tip somebody. No. I never feel obligated to tip somebody. I feel like if somebody does a good job at what they do, they deserve to be tipped. Because the job is that's what they run off of, not only their base salaries as well. But I think that if you're gonna do a job like that, you gotta be expected to not get paid. So to get paid a tip, because that is the risk that you take doing the job. You know what I'm saying? It's a catch-22, double-bladed fucking sword, right? It could go either way. You can have a really fucking phenomenal day. You can have a very shitty day. You know what I'm saying? This is the cost that you pay to be the boss. You know, in essence. So that aside, do what you're supposed to. Treat people kindly. Have outstanding customer service, and you get a tip. And that is the way to do it any fucking way. You can't expect to go to work and then just be handed a fucking tip because it's a must. No, motherfucker, people have a choice whether they want to tip you or not. Guilt tripping somebody into giving you a tip is just fucking bullish type shit, bro. Don't try to make people feel bad because they don't tip. I can't stand that. I come from a serving background, and I get it, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying, when you're not making a whole bunch of money, you know what I mean, like, you want to be paid properly. But when they start getting to the point to where people are, like, making you feel bad because you don't, it's like, no. Do your job and I will. Don't do your job and I won't. It's as easy and simple as that. And that's how I feel about tipping, y'all. People shouldn't just get something for nothing. You can't just be out here being a pretty face and then not doing your job. Like, what kind of world we living in? And to be completely honest, that's hustling 101. If you want to make money at your job, have outstanding customer service. Fuck what people are doing around you. That's the key to making the money that you want. Letting your customer service speak for itself. And people are going to fuck with you naturally and pay you what you deserve to be paid. Period. That's what I've always learned. Be nice to people. Be generally fucking outstanding to people. And people will pay you back in kind. Period. I feel like I'm ranting about that now. But that is my opinion on that particular topic. Now, saving, y'all. Saving is the key. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe on this video, man. Y'all let me know if y'all liking the content or not, bro. And it don't matter, really. In essence, just because this is information that you guys need in order to be successful in this lifetime, because everything we do revolves around money. And nobody teaches us. Like, we go to college and things of that nature, but nobody sits down and teaches us how to fucking take care of our money and things of that nature. Nobody shows us, gives us a financial advisor or gives us an option to have a financial advisor. And I think young people deserve to start off with a financial advisor to show them. It's like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs training wheels first before they just jump off into some shit. And that is very, very important. Not everybody has that, are given the opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that is very, very important. So those training wheels, guys, make sure you have them. You know what I'm saying? It's paramount, man. It's very, very paramount. Without a fucking doubt. Yeah, so I would have to say staying on top of staying on top of your resources, having somebody out there to have your back as far as resources is concerned, is what you want to do, and that's what I do. Financial advisor will show you, give you the tips and tricks that you need in order to get to where you need to go. As far as, like, you know, goals that you want to reach. You want a house. You want that new car. You want that, that shiny thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'll teach you how to properly put your money together to where you can get these things and you're not breaking the bank. You're not going broke behind any of it. Because listen, I literally have more than enough money to do whatever it is that I want in order to have what I want. And they say, right, a lot of people, what is it? And I feel like I'm paraphrasing here, but you live small long enough, you make enough money to be able to spend big enough later on down the line, right? Something like that, right? But I don't believe in that to a degree, right? I think that you can wait for the fancy cars and things of that nature, like the bling and all that other shit. Yeah, that's like, you can wait for all that. But there's nothing stopping you from taking care of yourself and living the lavish life that you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be able to eat whatever you want, whenever you want, like, you deserve that, bro. If you go out and work so hard to do these things that you do out in life, you deserve to be treated nice. Like, not having to go home every day and having to worry about spending this and spending that. Trust me, bro. For years, I would break down. I'm serious. When I say I'm cold with this money thing, I'm cold. I would literally break down word for word, bar for bar, exactly what we needed from the grocery store, and we would get it right on the money every time. Because we've had so much time to rehearse and practice this. We would get together, me and the lovely lady at the time, we would write down everything, we would go out, get what we need, and then have the money right on the dot for what we need. And still have more than enough money to pay for everything that we needed. You know what I'm saying? We were balling by no means, but we always had, though. We can't never say we didn't have. You know what I mean? We just weren't living in access. But at the same time, we were always trying to become better, but we weren't telling ourselves, okay, now we want to be where we are getting an overabundance of money, where we can spend frivolously and not have to worry about looking at a price tag, so on and so forth. And I live right now where I don't have to look at price tags. I can seriously just buy it. But not to the degree where I'm going into like a Gucci store or Fendi store and I'm buying like $3,000 items without thinking about it. That's the type of frivolous spending that I'm saying. And I feel like even if I had the money, I wouldn't spend frivolously like that. Because to a degree, I'm cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, I've always been a cheapskate. Yes, bro. Very, very tight with my money. I feel like you got to be smart about how you spend your money. And I don't like that still to this day. Got to be. It's important. Kids, wear your seatbelt. That's important. Especially when highway patrols out here lurking. Wear your seatbelt. Very important. Save you a hassle. A headache. Some goddamn money. We talk about money. Save some money, man. Don't let them get in your pockets, man. Don't let them get in your pockets, bruh. Important, man. So, I say all that to say, get at me, y'all. Hit me in my email, antoineadkison@yahoo.com. I'm always free for tips, tricks, and advice. Y'all sign up with me, man. Get put on a program so we can get you set up with some money management, bro. Like, whatever it is that you wanted, it can be something small. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have programs for people that, you know, don't want to spend a lot of money and want help managing money. Bro, I'll give you free access to me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but not a lot of money, to be completely honest. It just depends on what you're working with. And what is it worth to you to be able to save money in the long run? You know what I'm saying? Very, very important, y'all. Put your kids on this, man, for real. Teach your kids early how to manage their money. And I'll walk through with you and your child step by step while we go through and work out how they save money while they're at that first job. It's important. People don't know how to. People don't know how to tell themselves no. Have the discipline to be like, I'm going to save this money for this. And then when some shit comes across where they feel like they got to spend it, they spend it and put themselves in a bad position. But it's like, it don't got to be like that. You can have your cake and eat it too. You just need to know how to do it. Set yourself up for the best things in life and you'll be all set, man. I'm telling you, there's one thing I know, it's fucking money. Resources. I know it. Like the back of my fucking hand. And anytime I need it, I go get it, bro. Ain't nothing stopping me, bro. I'm world's #1 goddamn salesman, bro. On everything, especially when it's right. And I'm the type of salesman that's got to, like, you got to benefit. If you not benefiting from the deal, bro, I'm not interested. I'm the most honest fucking gentleman out here doing this type of shit. If it is not benefiting you, not helping you in any way, shape, or form, bro, we shouldn't be doing it. And we're not gonna do it. Matter of fact, I will give you the proper advice and tips and trips that you need in order to get to where you need to go. And then boom, I'll even tell you people that I'll refer you to that do this. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be able to show you. You know what I'm saying? I talk to all sorts of people, bro. I'll even push you in the right direction to where get you set up with people who are like Bitcoin mining and things of that nature. I got a buddy of mine, Texacoin, man. There's a guy in Texas built his own Bitcoin, so to speak. Look into that, man. That's actually a profitable thing. They're making money hand over fist right now. You know what I'm saying? Projected to make a shit ton of money here soon. And my boy's making $70 a day with no issue in his sleep type shit. You know what I mean? It depends on what you want to do, where you want to invest your money. It's very important. I can give you tips on good stock to jump into, man. I'm telling you, a good stock trip for me, I think, is the transportation industry, y'all. If you can find the right companies, that's the way to do it. Transportation industry ain't going no fucking where. And the most amount of money, I don't make a whole lot of money. Let me just be completely honest, because I'm new to the stocks thing. I've been in it, like investing in stocks for like the last 2-3 years now. And that's a whole game in itself. But the accounts, the stocks that's been making me the most amount of money has always been my transportation like stocks. The shit ain't going nowhere. And once you get in with a company that's actually like worth a damn, that you know for a fact ain't going nowhere. I've been in this industry, the trucking industry, for I don't know how long. So I know what companies are doing well. and projected to do fucking numbers hand over fist. You know what I mean? So it's really easy to figure all this shit out, y'all. If you keep an eye on companies like that, or you work in a particular industry, invest in that industry. You know what I'm saying? It's the easiest way to do it, I think, as far as like stocks and whatnot is concerned. I invest heavily in the realm in which that I do the most amount of business in. Trucking, transportation. That shit ain't going nowhere. It's only projected to make more money later on down the line. So, what do you think, right? Y'all, once again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Get at me, y'all. Let me know how I can help you with the money management thing. Help you guys save some money. Very, very important. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record here, but it's important, y'all. Now more than ever, money management is the key. Y'all notice everything is going up now, right? Everything is going up. The key to getting around all this is proper money management. Saving the money that you get, not spending the money. If they're going up on prices, then you need to be saving more money. Every time that they do that, save more money. And there's ways to do it to where it ain't hurting you, where you ain't gotta save $50 big chunks at a time, and it's like, oh my God, I just saved $50. I feel like I gotta go back and spend it. No, bro. You can save it on the low. You can save it incrementally to where it'll feel like passive income. I can make it fun for you, bro. I can make it to where it ain't hurting you, bro. And in the end, you win. So invest in yourself, bro. It's very important to invest in yourself. I wish I had somebody like me growing up, because I would have been more than happy to invest. You know what I'm saying? Now that I got money in my pocket, so on and so forth, now I'm just now getting with people, connecting with people who are making big money moves and who are doing the right thing. And I have still yet to meet a financial advisor. Somebody that does accounting, yeah. But nobody to the degree in which like they've sat me down and been like, hey, look, I'll give you the game right now. I'll show you what you need to do. And all the things I'm telling you that I'm doing, it's all proven methods, things that work. Like, COVID did not affect me in no way, shape, or fucking form. Niggas was fucked up because of COVID, bro. I was good. You serious? I was making money, honey. Money during COVID. The COVID did not affect me in no way, shape, or fucking form. I might have got it. I don't fucking know. I got sick one time during that whole COVID fiasco, nigga. Got over it so fucking quick, it wasn't even funny. Bro, that is about the worst thing that happened. And it was interesting seeing all these people not being able to wear face masks and not going out and shit. Like, bro, I was still making moves. It's like, there's too much life to be lived to be trying to sit off in the house. Fuck wrong with y'all? Go live your life. Yeah, this COVID thing ain't stopping no money from being made. Niggas still making money. It don't matter. Nobody care like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who doing anything taking advantage of this COVID thing. You would go out and find out how many people made a shit ton of money during COVID, bro. Better yet, go and find out who made the most money during COVID. You'll laugh your fucking ass off. Do a little research, man. You ain't got to take my word for it every time I jump on this bitch. I ask that you do the research. We live in a time and an era where anybody can say anything on the fucking internet and that shit be true. But all it takes is going to go do research on your own to be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take what he said with a grain of salt. I'm going to go do my research on this and then be like, oh shit, you know what? He probably was onto something. Look at it and be like, oh shit, this man know what he talking about. Hell yeah. I only know from my own personal experience how all this shit works. I've had years. Use me as a catalyst to get you to where you need to go. I've had years. Every day I'm doing something regarding money. Learning something. Allow me to impart my knowledge upon you so you can use it to your better benefit. You know what I'm saying? Use me. And to that degree, bro, if you're tight on money, you don't have a lot of money, I will work with you, bro. I'm not here to dig off in your pockets, bro. The only thing, I just want to be compensated for the information that I have. And if I know that it's going to make you a lot of money, I know for a fact that it's going to be worth it for you to invest in this particular thing. Because advice and things will get you where you need to go. But the important stuff, the things that you really need to follow, the hard stuff that you have to do in order to get you where you need to go, aka discipline, it's gonna cost you a little money because it's a multi-step method. Sometimes you need people there to walk you through that. Sometimes you need advice from somebody to be like, hey, look. And you might not have a friend or a family member that you can call and be like, hey, bro, should I want to buy this fucking PS5. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saving up for such and such, like this big vacation for me and the family. Should I, since I have the money now, you know what I'm saying, should I save this money? You know what I'm saying? This extra money that I got in, right? Or should I invest it to further my investment for later on in the future? So I can have more money for my vacation. You know what I mean? To just getting a second opinion from somebody is nice sometimes, bro. Somebody who has an outside perspective on what's going on with your life and things running around you as far as money is concerned, bro. It's nice to have that type of guy with you, or gal, you know what I'm saying? Whoever is in the business of doing what I do, money management, bro. So once again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all you lovely people for coming by, peeping my fucking channel, man. I pray this helps. I know it will, y'all. Get at my email, antoineadkison@yahoo.com. I will put it in the description as well. Y'all, holla at me, man, even if it's just to say what's up, man. I love y'all, man. Stay true. Stay purely you. You know? How we want to put that.